You are now sitting with the kids at the cool table. I'm your host, Miss Monroe. I'm here with...
Your big kinfolk, Jay Flake.
Q Joe.
All right. So, how was y'all's weekend?
Weekend was cool.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, can't complain.
What you do?
Did a lot of chilling this weekend. Not too much. I missed my shows, though. I missed Power and Insecure this weekend, so I'm going to have to catch up. I'm going to have to do some catching up.
You ain't no real fan. You ain't loyal.
I ain't got no premium channels right now, so I can't talk. I'm going to have to catch up somebody's house.
You just have to steal somebody's ID, you be in the game. Steal somebody login ID. Well, don't steal it. Just ask them for it politely.
Right.
I'll teach you how to get in the game. We'll talk after the show.
Get you a fire stick or something.
You forget I used to be the bootleg king.
That is true. But I don't want to bootleg nothing. Like I want them to get their credit.
I understand.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
want them to
That's
get their
true.
credit.
That's true.
I understand.
But okay, so I'm a little slightly a little nerdy.
Uh-oh.
So you know, yes, slightly jerk. Golly. So they have this thing at the Adventure Science Center where they do like these laser shows
Yeah.
in the planetarium. I don't know if y'all ever been to one. Or do y'all
Nope,
even know
I ain't been to a
Okay.
laser show.
I
I know they
haven't been to a laser
exist, but I
show.
ain't been to a
Okay,
laser
so
show.
I went to the Michael Jackson one, which was actually kind of dope, especially when they did Thriller. But you know what I'm saying? So it was a little date night thing, right?
You went on a date?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I may or may
Papa,
not.
who this Negro?
I'm telling
I
mama.
don't know. The way things is going right now, I might not be nothing to talk about. I mean, that night went well, but you know.
He ain't met the fam. I don't know.
Right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So, you know, it's really not much to talk about. But I was really thinking about, because, you know what I'm saying, I had to mess them up a little bit because I had to rock a sundress, right? And I was like, dang, you know what? We coming to the end of sundress season.
We coming to the end of sundress season.
Wait,
Getting about that time.
time out. You wore what?
A sundress.
Since when?
What you mean since when?
When do you even own one of those?
First of all, I'll be wearing dresses now. Don't be trying to do me, okay? Like, I'm not in my tomboy phase completely anymore. Not only
I ain't
that,
seen it.
And it's summer.
not
See what I'm talking
completely,
about? Like, look, Jay Flake don't even know. He
Right.
don't even know. So clearly, I'm not as big of a tomboy as I used
Matter
to
of
be.
fact,
Nah, I ain't
our
seen
next
no
promo,
sundress.
you
You
gotta
know what
wear a
I'm
dress.
I ain't never seen you no dress, no sundress.
When we
You
do,
a lot.
No, I
when
ain't
we do
never
our
seen
promo, yeah.
She must really like this fella. She
No,
showed the
you-
calf muscle.
When we met, before we started doing the show at Panera, I was in a dress that day.
I don't remember.
I came right after work.
She making it up.
Lies.
I ain't see that.
Lies.
It's like seeing a shooting star.
Lies. Lies.
You gotta catch it.
Anyways, actually, it's so funny because I was talking to somebody about this. I was showing them a picture of me in this old Nuggets jersey I got with that big old cross I used to wear. And I was saying, like, it's so funny. I was like, because a lot of people now who know me, especially from work, they would never know how much of a tomboy I was. And I was like, it ain't even on, like, the fact that I wear dresses, not even on no girly stuff. I said, what I realized is that they're just so much easier to wear. Like, I was so vehemently against wearing dresses that I'm like, what was I fighting? Like, you ain't got to iron it. You ain't got to pick no...
Toss that thing
No,
on, keep
you know what I'm
moving.
saying? You ain't got to match your shirt and your pants. Like, you just toss that mug on, put
Keep
your
it
shoes on,
moving.
and keep it rolling.
Take
like,
a
what?
picture or it don't exist.
Right.
Which is true. But, I
And
mean...
then for the married people, it's easy access sometimes. You know,
Praise the Lord.
sometimes the kids up. Got 10 minutes.
Amen.
Gotta flip that thing up, do what you do. You
Push
feel
it
me?
to the side. Yeah.
Hey,
Well, I would think about that benefit of the dress, but...
I'm looking for all the benefits.
Praise the Lord. Amen.
Oh my gosh, y'all so silly.
And for
Bible
some of
said a
y'all,
better marriage is undefiled.
Don't see you trying to.
Is that not what the word says?
It does. But I
Hallelujah.
thought you maybe was referencing my post.
Hallelujah.
From-
I
from
wasn't even
yesterday.
gonna get to 1 Corinthians. I wasn't even gonna get there. We could go there though.
I mean, I'm saying though, people be acting like I'm tripping when I say certain stuff. Like, okay, so I'm not out there like that. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? However you do you. I'm not judging nobody. But
Right.
for me personally, you
you
know,
judge me all the time.
because you was a hoe. That's different.
I was not. You just gonna sit here and just tell these people that
If
he
you see him
lied.
pouring them out, if you see him pouring them out,
I won't judge most people except for Jay Flake. Anyway, so
So unfair. So unfair.
you know what I'm saying? That's just not the way I was brought up in it too. My experience in dealing with healthcare, I'm like, the stuff I've seen, I don't want no parts of that. Like, we good.
don't get ushered or easy eat out here.
You right. You know what I'm saying? Like, the longer the list, the higher the risk. And I just don't want to take the risk. You know, if you want to take the risk, I guess that's okay. But I just don't want to. But at the same time, I'm not a prude at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe the folks should be, you know, especially if you married, you should be getting it on. And that's so funny because there's a
Getting it on.
There's actually a report that just came out. I saw it on Young Turks today, saying that they're now saying that married couples are having sex 9 times less than they did 20 years ago.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to get married.
And I was like, that's so crazy to me. Like,
Damn.
but then when you think about it nowadays, in order to support a family, how much it
Shack
costs.
up.
It's so stupid.
Get
Hey,
the
you,
shack.
hey, you do catch yourself working a lot. I will say that you do catch yourself working
Right,
a lot.
you know-
End of the day, you tired, but you gotta make that time, dog.
Right, exactly. But
we gotta make it. We gotta make
9
it.
times less. Who's these people they talk to about this 9 times less?
yeah, that was just saying that it's just in the amount when they did the survey. And some things that they said too made sense as well, because they were interviewing some women. They were like, we're so tired that you want to have sex, but that costs energy as well. But they were saying that nowadays we have so many other ways to decompress and de-stress and everything like that, like Netflix or whatever else, you know what I'm saying,
Man,
that
that's a
doesn't
workout.
doesn't involve any energy.
That's a workout. That's good
But
aerobics.
I personally, if you ever, well, I know you probably haven't.
That's a good way to de-stress.
Sheryl Sandberg, she's I think she's the COO of Facebook.
I
But
ain't
anyway,
never
she
heard
wrote a
of
book. She wrote a book called Lean, and a lot of black women were really upset about that because it was basically talking about feminism and work and stuff like that. And so, but I still read the book because I just wanted to see her insight on it. I read the reviews about it, and one thing that she talked about in the book was that I think it's women whose husbands help out with chores are 40% more likely. They actually have 40% more sex than most couples. So when he was reading
I can see that.
right, so when you're talking about when they asked the women why they weren't, because they didn't give a report as far, well, I'll take it back. I don't think I watched it all the way. I don't think I watched it here what the men were, like the men's reason was for not having sex, but when they talked about with the women, I was like, well, because you still have a lot of men who still think that all the domestic stuff is still a woman's
Yeah, they crazy.
a woman's job, but expect her to go to work as well and to take care of the kids.
Yeah,
so,
they crazy.
yeah, when you doing all of that, no, I don't. Especially I won't give your ungrateful behind nothing because you've been relaxing. I'm tired.
Nah, sometimes I come in, I clean up, I cook, and I shuts it down. I'm the last person to go to sleep in my house. I shuts it down for the night.
Well,
make
if
sure
you
everything
if you
runs.
think about the history of the world, it's all been over Punani. Wars,
Yeah, yeah,
R&B,
yeah,
singing doo-wop on colleges,
yeah,
all these black fraternities.
yeah.
All of them started over women now. We trying to impress the women now.
Trying to impress
So
them.
you saying all I got to do is wash some dishes and my lord.
But you know how many men are like vehemently against that? They're like, no, this is the woman's job and
They
it's not
crazy.
manly.
Well, that's more for me.
Right.
I'm
Tell
sorry.
them. Talk to
I
them.
can't.
Talk to them. More for you out there, player.
Oh shoot.
You go ahead
Anyway,
and get you a blue apron.
Start singing that 90s R&B to her.
Right.
Maybe I do all the things your man won't do.
Come and talk to me.
Right. I'll wash dishes for you, baby. I'll take out
Exactly.
the trash, girl.
y'all crazy. Anyway, we need
Just
to get
saying.
into tonight's topic and not the last week's topic being kind of deep.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it light on this one. So,
Light.
passing gas in public.
Yeah, like, you feel light after you get
Sure
done.
do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let it go. Sometimes you gotta let it go.
It'd be the ones where you try to be polite and then your stomach be hurting. It's like, you know what? Forget this polite stuff.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, y'all ever been at work and you know you got to fart and you been at work, you on your computer, you listen to your music. Do you pause your music before you fart to see how loud it's gonna be?
I ain't never did that.
Nah.
You
I
don't
ain't
do that?
never
I
did
do.
that.
No.
Like
I
I
done
just
did the-
so I can know at what rate I'm releasing this mug at.
I done did the sneeze and fart though at work.
Oh,
While
my
I'm sitting at my
God.
desk, them be the worst ones.
Right, they
But
always
nobody,
loud.
hear because I sneeze loud. So
You
nobody
gotta
really hear the
sneeze
fart.
awfully loud.
Yeah, my sneeze
No,
real loud.
No, the one where the
Real
sneeze
loud.
catch you off guard. You sneeze and the fart catch you off guard. Hit you. Oh!
Yeah,
Ooh. You all right? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
So my thing
I'm be the ones
is,
lift your drawers up.
Oh, yeah. If it catch you off guard, most likely it is. That's some boo boo behind that. That's some boo boo behind that for real. It's coming. You better catch yourself.
That's a
Touch
dirty
them cheeks.
professor fart. Look what you done made me do. You done made me mess myself.
So stupid. Man, okay. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm about to snitch on myself.
Oh.
So sometimes, you working out at the gym, it makes things move around.
Right,
You contracting them core muscles.
right.
And it always is hilarious to me after I've been working out and I get on the treadmill. Cause it's usually always some dude around trying to shoot
Trying-
his shot,
yeah.
right?
You done let a little.
Man, while I'm running on the treadmill, I know they like, man, I know in hell this girl didn't just let this part out. Oh God! That look where they looking at me. Where you going, Q? Where you going?
Oh, I wish I could see this. This man literally about to walk out the door. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I mean, but it is.
She blamed it
though.
on the sneakers. Right. My sneakers squeaking.
Now be silent. You know, that'll be the deadly ones of silent.
Ah, yeah. Them be the
Them
killers.
be the worst.
Them be the ones that make
But
you
when
look around and be
when
like.
you literally running up, you can't hold that in. You cannot.
Be like, did they change the filter in there?
Hey, but they do say when women work out, they do be letting it go, especially because y'all do a lot of squatting and
Right.
sit-ups
All
and
that
stuff
stuff
like
is
that.
it's your core. Like you can't help it.
Just lets it go. Because I've been at gym and caught a woman on a squat, just let that thing go. And she was like, you bet not say that. She done wrecked it. You bet not say nothing. No, it's funny. We're going to keep between me and you.
My thing is, don't
That
have
joint
me
will laugh,
behind you
too.
spotting you.
No, I ain't never done nothing
Nah,
like that. Nah.
it wasn't a spot. I just happened to walk back.
I'm just saying,
She
don't
was
have me
squat-
behind
Oh, yeah,
you
it's
spotting
terrible.
you. Come on, baby, I got the. What the?
You just feel that extra air just hit
Right.
you right there.
But you know what? That would be something good to do with one of them dudes who just won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, just let them have it.
Just
Right.
go fart.
I'm saying that should just ruin the whole thing right there. Be done. Just be done with it.
Might mess around, get one of them nasty Negroes. Be like, oh yeah, baby, come
Like,
on.
what's dude name on White Chicks? I can't think of his name right now.
His name is Terry Crews, but
Yeah,
I can't
Terry
remember
Crews.
his. Yeah, I can't remember his character
name. Man, it was hilarious. She over there doing a nasty. She's like, oh, I like a woman like that.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Just let it go.
You know, so crazy. I actually know a couple like that. So they were like, I think maybe 3 or 4 dates in. And he always says that's the moment he knew he wanted to marry her because they was playing video games. And he was like, you know, she was just so comfortable around him that she was okay to fart. And he was like, all right, cool, yeah.
Wait, they was playing video games.
Yeah.
I would have known right there.
But I mean, he was saying in addition to the fact that, you know, he's somebody she, you know, he could chill with and play video games. And then she just,
I was so crazy. I used to believe that women didn't do that. I'd be like, nah.
y'all kill me.
Just
I'm like,
do
all
that.
the itching, scratching, nasty stuff that men do and we ain't allowed to fart. Really?
My wife didn't until after I like second child. That's when I knew.
I'm
Like
not hurting myself for
now
nobody.
she just like, man, I don't care nothing about this player. Player, whatever it is.
I ain't
Then
ruined
open the door, be like, you need to come in here next? Yeah, I guess I will. I guess I do need to go.
I
You
ain't
you
ruining
being
myself for
you
nobody.
you being a married man. I know I haven't done any of my relationships. Monroe, I think I've heard a story where you tell it. We'll get to that in a minute. But you being a married man, do y'all ever like occupy the same space in the bathroom? Like if one of y'all on the toilet, she'll come in, or if she on the toilet, you come
Yeah,
in.
she don't care. I let her have her privacy a little bit, depending on what I need to do.
Right.
But she don't care. She will bust the door open and like start asking questions. I be in the middle washing my face in the shower, and she just bust the door. Hey, I forgot to tell you about this, and just tell me this whole story.
I mean, it should.
bruh.
It really. To me, I don't think there should be any barriers. Like, when
I mean,
y'all
ain't no
married.
barriers, but you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you be focused on a good number two. Sometimes I be focused on a good number two. You know what I'm saying? And I just ain't really trying to talk. Like last night,
You grunt through it.
Like,
Yeah, I
man.
went to the store.
like last night,
I
went
forgot
to,
the bread.
I went to Wild Eggs. Well, we went to Wild Eggs for brunch.
It sounds
And I
like
got
a
some
bad
That's
hot
some
chicken.
Wild
I
Eggs
got
out
some
later,
hot
didn't
chicken.
Yeah, it sounds like
That
some
hot
bad
chicken,
time.
it didn't go too well. Like
You got
I'm
hot chicken and wild
I'm holding
eggs.
the wall over here. You know what I'm saying?
But you got
'Cause I'm
hot
over
chicken and
toilet.
wild eggs.
Yeah, I got hot chicken and wild
I
eggs.
can't tell you the irony.
That's
in
what
that.
that's what the waiter, that what the waitress told me. She was like, I recommend it.
Yeah, you in Nashville, everybody gonna recommend it. But you got hot chicken and wild eggs. You would have been better off.
Hot
getting
chicken
an
and
omelet,
waffles is what I had, man.
bro. Yeah, you should have got an omelet.
Yeah, but she don't care. She don't. What else she need to ask? What else she want to talk about before she forget? That's how I always start off. Before I forget, I forgot to tell you about that. I be like, dude, I'm in here trying to focus.
So have you ever passed gas in front of your wife before she did? her
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Of
I
course,
care.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I can't stand that double standard because y'all
Yeah.
do whatever. Like I don't know. Have y'all ever held a fart in around a woman ever?
I have.
Yeah.
I had one around my. I hold.
Man, that stuff
Sometimes I hold it. Sometimes I hold it. Even though we married and we laying in the bed, I'm like, man, this joint here gonna be something terrible.
When
When
my
be in the
heart-
morning
when my-
time,
When
I
my
wait till I get to the
hydrochloric acid
bathroom.
get the bubbling. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You gonna feel this today.
right.
Leg
Have
up
y'all,
and everything.
y'all have a Dutch oven? Somebody
Have to do what?
Dutch oven?
No,
You talking about the fart then put their head under the covers? Nah, man, I ain't gonna do that.
That sounds like some stuff.
My jumps be, I mean, cause sometimes my jumps be so bad, I be like, man, damn.
You offend yourself.
I offend myself.
Yeah, that sounds like some stuff you would do though.
I was so funny, because I was in a relationship. That person did it to me first, so obviously I had to get them back. But what happened? We were in the car. He was driving, so we got to the destination. We got to the destination, and I'm trying to get out the car. And I'm like, quit playing with the locks. Like, what you doing? He had this grin on his face. I said, oh, hell. He just let it rip. I swear the windows fogged up. I swear
That boy had some red beans, didn't he?
He had all kinds of protein in his diet.
Right.
But I got him back one night, though. We was laying in bed. We was spooning. And it was like after he had fell asleep.
You got him on a spoon, Tim?
Man.
Ah.
He trapped me in a car, man. In a hot car.
But the spoon, though, that's like, man, that's meat on meat gas right there.
Whatever. He woke up, though.
For women who think they don't, player, y'all be letting it rip in y'all sleep.
So
I'm pretty sure I do. I ain't gonna even lie.
They went back to, I don't pull from my man. Nah, man, stay up long enough while she sleep. A couple of them things gonna slide up out of there.
I'm lactose intolerant. Look, I'm lactose intolerant. I know I have in my sleep. Ooh, babe, let's go with some ice cream.
Terrible.
Fellas, anybody who trying to shoot they shot, you just heard the code word. Don't do it.
Good. Let's
don't
deter.
do it.
Let's deter, yes.
You better take it to White Castles afterwards.
But my favorite part
like,
at
that's
work.
gonna make it better.
That's a detox.
Deadly.
Right.
Ice cream and detox.
That just means I'm gonna let it out easier.
Man.
If things gonna slide.
Man, speaking of that, okay. So I almost forgot the story. So it's about the dude I was dating recently. He worked at this venue where they sold wings. And I would go there sometimes and hang out with him before his shift would start. We gonna call it a shift, cause he didn't have a regular 9 to 5. So
he sold wings at this place.
He worked there. I'm trying not to give away what he actually did, cause I know he was looking at me, cause he knows the story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he knows.
So he didn't really have a shift.
No.
So sound like he was on the corner selling more wings.
He wasn't.
Oh.
He worked at the venue, but I don't want to say what it was.
Nah, selling go these days. They got shifts and stuff.
But no, so we were sitting outside, and he's like, oh man, he put the order for the wings in. He's like, all right, cool, because we sitting in his truck, and he's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go get the wings. So he's in there for a while. I'm in there. We've been watching a movie on his phone. So I'm watching the movie, and I was like, dang, I gotta fart. So I'm about to open the door to let it out. This fool opens the door at the same time as I'm farting. He got the wings in one hand and drinks in the other. It was like, dang, man, what you do? I was getting ready to get out the car so it would be trapped with me in the car, but you came. I mean, my bad. I can't take it back. I can't suck it back in.
Right.
Like, it's out there now.
Ooh. I hope you couldn't suck it back in. That sounds painful.
Well, that's why you gotta let it out anyway.
I'm just saying that.
Let me tell y'all something. My favorite spot at work is the elevator. I ain't gonna lie to you. I let that thing completely go.
Now I have crop dusted in the elevator,
man, and then roll off like ain't nothing happening.
Yeah.
And then you see somebody coming in, you just be like, "Ooh."
It's like the church part of me wanting to be warning people. Like, you might not want to go in there for about 35, 45 minutes.
I don't warn nobody. I make sure you don't walk in. I make sure I'm the first one out. So I'm gone when you walk in and it finally hits you. By the time you hit floor 3 is when you be like, oh, what?
A little bit of that got in my mouth.
That's terrible.
Like, I tear elevator up. Man.
Terrible. But I have a relative like that, though. I'm not going to call out who it is. So we'll be out shopping. You know what I'm saying? Walking around. Next thing I know, it's, come on, we got to go. Like, why we gotta go? I farted. Come on, we gotta go. Like, for real.
Like you just stole something.
I was getting ready to try this dress on. No, you can't try it on. We gotta go.
I done been in Kroger waiting on walking the aisles to see an aisle ain't nobody on.
Man.
And just act like you getting something and just let that thing go and then walk off.
Man. Then you see somebody coming in the aisle and be like, dang.
Yeah, you just walk off real quick.
Right, you play that nice little fart. You going because you know it's one of them real bad ones. I know no little air, not letting no little air. Like it's a real deal fart. You trying to plan and let off so you don't kill nobody.
Right.
And then somebody come right behind you and walk right into it.
You just walk off like ain't nothing happened.
And then look at you like, look, man, I tried to get away from y'all. It ain't my fault.
Hey,
to
give y'all a secret though, the bread area is best. Usually people in the bread area get what they get and get out. You ain't got to worry about. You can go over there and do a drive-by in the bread area. I ain't got to worry about it.
But the worst one is when you just let it go and then somebody walk in before you can before you can escape. Be like, dang.
You just had that look on your face like, man, I hope they ain't.
Be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this judgment today.
But that's a good thing, though.
Better out than in, I always say.
You said what?
Better out than in, I always say.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
you kill yourself
It's
holding.
more room out here than it is in me.
You kill yourself trying to hold one. I've been at work one day and held and a little sweat trickled down my face. I said, man, I got to go outside because this joint here about to be deadly.
The only thing worse is when you know you got diarrhea.
Ooh, and you scared?
Yeah, when you scared of your farts.
You don't know whether that's a
You don't know. When you get ready, it's like halfway, and you be like, oh, I ain't sure about this, but it
You
feels
don't know if
funny.
it's a fart or a shark.
Right. You hold that thing in.
Right. I'm trying to grip your cheeks while you run
Right.
to the bathroom.
Puckered.
I found a good spot in my work now too. We gotta, cause I'm one of them type. I can't use the bathroom in public. I just can't. I gotta go home. But I done found a little gym at work 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Cause downstairs we had a gym on the first floor.
Uh-oh.
And I had to use the bathroom. And I
Yeah.
went down there, not the number 2, but when I peeped it out, I said, "Man, don't nobody. It just still smell fresh when they cleaned it this morning." Oh, this my spot now. Whenever I got to go.
I don't do it in public either unless I just really, really got to.
That's the only time I do it. Like I really,
Like when that stomach is it's like, ooh.
when you got that permanent frown on your face. Hey, that's the only time I go.
Be like, hey man, you all right? Yeah.
I'm
good.
sorry, I'm lactose intolerant. Like I've had to learn how to, cause ain't no holding that in.
Yeah.
Once I didn't have some, cause I mean some days I'm tired. I had to have coffee, and I put the cream in there.
Oh, no,
It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like
no coffee.
I will say for public toilets, I TP the hell out of that thing.
now, see I'll go grab my little 2 toilet seat covers.
I don't even mess with the
Hey.
covers no more because you gotta rip them for us. You gotta rip the front part of it.
Yeah,
And
I put about 6 covers down. I put about 6 of them things down. And as soon as I get home, I'm in the shower. As soon as I touch the door, straight to the shower.
Yeah, 2 of those,
man.
and I put the little edge that are showing because it never covers the whole seat. I put some extra paper around them edges too.
yeah, even when I do use a seat cover, I still TP it. Got to.
Got
I
to.
don't know how you TP that joint. That little flashback, that little flash might, little splashback. I mean,
No,
little
so
splash
you
might
gotta
get
find
you.
a toilet. See, I know which toilets in my office.
They don't do no splash.
Don't do no splash.
Well,
So
I
you done
also,
doctored the science of number 2 at your job.
I'm probably gonna get yelled at, but I also always go into the handicap stuff. You got
Oh no,
Nah,
that's fair game.
it's fair game. Like,
That's fair game.
you gotta be able to do that positioning well. Because what I don't want is no residue on the floor.
That's fair game.
Because you missed.
I need all that room. I mean, no disrespect, and they always say treat me as a normal person. Oh, when I'm in there, you might have to get treated like a normal person that day, player.
Right.
Oh, no, that's fair game, player. You can have your parking
Whatever,
spots.
whatever you need.
You can have everything else, but that right there, player,
fair game.
I needs all the room. Cause you talking about somebody when they at home, player, I can't have no clothes on. So I'm in
I
public.
was just about to say that. I was about to say, Jay, I bet
So-
you one of the people who take
Yeah,
all
I
their
take
clothes off.
all
when they-
my clothes off.
I knew it. I knew it.
All of them.
It don't make
Player,
no
you got
sense.
to be comfortable. But when I'm in public, I can't do that. So I need the handicap jump so I can be as comfortable as possible.
Oh man.
But at the crib, just some socks. Right? You catch me some socks.
It don't make no
That's
sense.
about it.
I don't think I've taken all my clothes off to take a boo boo since I was probably about 8.
Unless I was about to get in the shower.
Right.
I don't understand why not. That's the most
And
comfortable way to
even
get
look,
down.
and even then, man, say about my great grandmother, may she rest in peace. So she was one of them types. At that age, you couldn't take a boo boo and wipe yourself. You had to get checked to make sure that you wiped yourself well enough. So I used to have to boo boo and then call her to let her know so she could come in there and check and make sure I went
Oh, I'm dead. How old was you?
I was 8. That's why oh my God, when I was
My
younger.
middle child is 8. Man, I'm not finna go in there and check her, player.
But I mean, it's either that, but I hated that as a kid, but now that I'm older, it kind of makes sense because it's like, it's either that or you can wash them nasty drawers later. Like,
Hey, I watch the draw and we gonna have a discussion. Like, player, look at these draws, player. So I'm finna show you how this supposed to go down so we don't have this again. Matter of fact, you about to hand wash these Johns in their toilet to get some of this out.
Which I think she probably with my mom and them, she probably didn't do it that far up in age. But you know, she was already a great grandmother. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was at my great grandmother's house. That was the thing. Now my grandmother's house, she didn't play that. You better wipe it up. You better get it good. That's not nobody else's responsibility but your own.
You gotta get that John to you just straight white paper.
Jay, I'm gonna ask you this.
What up?
This is between you and me. I can't ask Monroe this.
And a million people listening?
But I was like, it's not between two of y'all, but
okay. Hey, don't ruin the moment for me.
He said the same thing.
You ever use wet wipes?
Man, that's the best thing going. What you talking about?
Right.
I go search for flushable wet wipes. You gotta use the regular tissue. You gotta finish it off with the wet wipe, dog. Make you feel like a new man. Whatever, you can look at me like that you want to.
That's why he married.
You gotta be
that's
fresh.
That's grown men who don't know how to wipe their butt.
I don't hear grown men talking about, I just wipe till my arm get tired. If you use wet wipe, your arm ain't gonna get that tired.
Right.
I don't
Start off with the tissue. When it got that in between white and brown or green or whatever you've been eating, then you finish over the wet wipe.
TMI.
Get you in the game.
But I'd have to go back with the toilet paper. I can't have all that wetness. I can't.
Man, whatever, dog. You get a little breeze on that right there, man. Feel good.
Am I supposed to air dry?
Get a little breeze. Get a little breeze right there. You feeling good?
That ain't never been my ministry. I ain't never put that in my repertoire.
You missing out. Don't tell you that you missing out. And then they got the wet wipes with the little smell on the good smell too. Little powder fresh, little chamomile, whatever. Man, woo, little minty.
I mean, ain't nobody tossing my salad. I ain't got the.
Yeah, I mean, it just make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? It just make you feel like
ain't nobody doing groceries on me. I'm good.
You ain't gotta be doing it. It just makes it just the way you feel on the inside.
Mint though.
Yeah, they got the
mint creates a sensation of extra air. Like
that's almost like the grapefruit.
No.
But if they did have grapefruit scent wet wipes, hey, there'd be Fido. There will be Fido.
I can't even deal with y'all.
Just saying.
Deal with y'all.
You missing out, dog.
I don't know if I can make that my ministry.
Man, just try it one time. They don't cost them like just get you one the little small pack like $1.50.
I would say though, it makes life easier. Like you ain't gotta wonder about if you really get all of it up. Like it really is.
So you saying if I have a girl come over, she see the wet wipes, be like, oh,
you
clean.
Say, yeah, you clean, and then you like, I got them for you too. You in the believe me, player.
I don't share that well.
Believe me, player. You in the game.
You really don't.
I don't share that well.
He doesn't share well at all.
She gonna have to bring the big purse.
Packs.
Yeah, she gonna have to bring the big purse to bring her home.
Man, look, as a single man, you gonna have to have some stuff for the ladies when they come over. You gotta have some wet wipes.
Dude, I got shower caps. I got hair dry. I ain't got that.
Or whatever she use.
Don't have no tampons though.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't.
That started an argument for me. I'm like, why you got tampons here?
For you. You never know when you might need them.
I got shower caps and hair dryers.
Especially because it was already a wrapper for one in the trash can.
Well, he don't know what he know. He should change his trash.
I got extra toothbrushes. I can't.
And you got to get rid of the box. If you gonna get the tampon stuff, you got to get rid of the box. She'd never know how much in there. You just dump them off in there. I just got them just in case you need one.
But you also got to get technical with that junk though. Like, you know what I'm saying? She might be having a heavy day and all I got is lights. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you tried. What do you want me to say?
Okay, this conversation is deviating way off. So we're just gonna go ahead and.
I was just trying to help my man.
It's all about the body.
My bad.
It's all about.
But that's for that's for the man who got that one woman in their life. You out here trying to be a player. You can't be doing all that.
Yeah, because you gave me a flashback.
Oh Lord, no.
Put me in a
you trying to be a player. You trying to be a player. That let you know he's the wrong one right then, though.
Let's go before she accidentally bust the windows out our car.
So how does that? Now going back to passing gas, like how does that work with like a thong? Like, I'm gonna be kind of tight in there. Does that kind of like suppress? Okay, that come like a muffled sound.
No, we about to extend the show because it's just something I thought to myself one day. I feel like I have to boo more and have more gas whenever I wear a thong. I think it's like my butt's natural reaction to having a string up it all day. Because if you think about it, that would be actually really irritating.
I don't know if that would be irritating or not.
I'm just saying, if you
had a lot of women wear it, so I
if you had a string around your face all day, would you not be irritated?
My face and my booty is two different areas.
Well, your butt's gonna be more sensitive, so obviously. But anyways, it can be, especially depending on the fabric. And I just really think that's my butt. And I think I've had this conversation with other women before who agree. It's like you just seem, it's no different than when we wear makeup. I seem to never need to have to scratch my face or touch my face until I wear makeup. And all of a sudden my face itches all day. It's like my face is like a reaction to like, no, I don't want this on here. And I think my butt feels the same way.
Goodness gracious. This conversation is taking a turn.
Yeah,
He
I
brought
wasn't
it up.
expecting I was getting at it.
You brought it up.
I was just wondering like how that
You
worked.
brought
And she
it
went on
up.
how her bowel movements going there. I'm trying to figure out how your bowel movements got to do with you wearing thong.
Just saying, it's the same thing. If you don't wear makeup, but a lot of women would get the symbolization.
So that's the
effect
same thing.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
So booty be like,
whenever I wear
this
makeup,
string in here, player, we got to
right? Because if you think about it, if I
this
got a
thing
boo boo,
up
I
off of
gotta
here.
take it off, right?
get this thing up off of here,
Right.
player.
I just think that's body's way of saying, hey, I really don't like this.
Well, women wear them so much. I figured they would just come. I figured by now, between now and then,
I mean, I
they done came up with
honestly-
some more comfortable ones for y'all.
I mean, honestly, they're not uncomfortable. Like I said, depending on fabric. I've learned over the years what fabric not to buy. But I just swear it's the same thing. No different than makeup. Like the makeup in itself doesn't necessarily really bother me, but I don't feel the need to. I always feel like whenever
But
I
you
put
don't wear
mascara
makeup often though, right?
on, not in front of y'all.
Oh, okay. And
I mean, I'm trying to look good for y'all.
Damn.
I mean, I hope not. That was just a general question.
I'm just saying.
Damn floozy out here being hot wearing makeup.
Right,
and
right.
stuff.
She putting on one thing for us, then she go out. She change up the whole.
Why I
She
gotta-
like that little girl that go to school and got the whole little new clothes and all that going on in
I
her bag.
actually have a story about that. But that's for another day. But yeah, I don't think I gotta be a floozy or be hot just because you ain't getting no play right now.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
And we're gonna end the show
Ain't no
on
more
that
playing
note.
GA.
Cricket,
Hello?
Cricket.
Hello. Microphone check.
Can you hear me now?
My bad. My microphone went out.
Yeah, anywho. So we'll see you guys next week. I'm Miss Monroe. You can
Give your
follow
socials,
me
man.
OH_MUNROE.
Well, J.Flake _comment. That's JAY.
On everything. BLACQ DOGG.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
And the wet wipes will get you back going, bro.